Some of you may know my parents, Lyle and Grace, who did a segment on one of our other favorite places, Valley Farms, a local market in the area. But today we're at another great place that we call one of our favorites as well. Dad, aren't we so fortunate to have Harvest Ranch and Valley Farms?
Oh, absolutely. Well, I'll tell you, as a local realtor here in the community, I want you to come inside and meet one of the pillars of our community.
Come check it out.
Well, I'm really excited to be out here today with Joe Dallo with Harvest Ranch, one of the owners out here. Joe, we are so excited to be out at your Harvest Ranch. This is such a beautiful place.
Thank you for coming in to see me today, Lyle.
Oh, you're welcome.
You know, Joe, we appreciate this place so much, just being on the run and being a busy family. You provide absolutely everything here. You provide meals that are just convenient to pop in the oven. You've got the great wine selection. You've got a huge variety of meats. What are some things that you feel you are most proud of here at Harvest Ranch?
It's this day and age we're in. We have husbands working, wives working, nobody's home. We love to be able to provide a solution where there's a meal that's ready to go and it's quality and it's made in store, it's nothing frozen. You're able to take it home and look like a star every night.
Absolutely. The quality here is amazing.
Absolutely. Speaking of that, I'll tell you, your meat market is just out of this world. I mean, it's at a different level. I've been to many markets in my life, and God, everything is so clean, perfectly cut, and you have such great different meats here. I mean, you got kebabs, you got carne asada, you got ribeyes. What kind of meat is it? I mean, it's got a great flavor profile, and we love it.
Thank you, Lyle. All of our meat here is either prime or choice. We have some black Angus, but one of the things that we're really proud of is our relationship with Brant Beef, which is an amazing company. They service most of the finest steakhouses throughout the United States. They mostly deal with restaurants only, and we're one of the very few markets who are able to bring that product to retail.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you, some of my favorite things here, I don't know about you, Nicole, I know you like everything here, just like me, but gosh, I found, what do you think of the chips and salsa here?
Oh my gosh. I could die for a bag
come
right
on.
now.
Yeah.
I see you're a little too
I've had a few. I've got a lot of weight here, but I've had quite a few bags of your chips and salsa. I'll tell you, if I had to have, or if you had to have 3 things in your store that you want to eat every single day, and that's all you had to eat for the rest of your life, what would you pick?
I'm a mean potatoes guy. I'd probably be, the steaks is on the top of the list, and probably our carne asada, our Sonora Gold carne asada.
Yeah, that is pretty
We
amazing.
have that.
And
that.
our burgers, our ground chuck is amazing. Again, product of Brant Beef, and it's just an amazing grind, amazing burger. And for a family like us, we love to eat our burgers medium. We have a couple in the family who like medium rare, and you have to really trust and know where you're getting your hamburger from to pull that off.
Well, I can appreciate that, because having quality meats is in my category. I enjoy a great steak, and I sure love having it here and picking it up from Harvest Ranch. It's a great place.
And I know, Joe, you personally have a really large family, and you guys have a lot of fun family events and functions. How is Harvest Ranch catered to those functions?
Nobody cooks anymore. Everything comes out of here, but the beauty
Fresh
is
and quality, right?
I want to say over the past 15 to 20 years, our family has grown, and we've been blessed to be a part of, I want to say, anywhere from 500 to 600 weddings and catering their parties, and it's been a true blessing.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you, you guys do catering here to several different events, but I have to say one of my favorites that's coming up is Thanksgiving. And boy, I know for a fact, because my mom actually had a full-on catered event that I had no idea it was from your place, Harvest Ranch. My mom ordered it. We had turkey, stuffing, potatoes. We had everything. It was just like my mom made it. It was so fresh and good. I mean, you guys cater to everybody. How many families a year do you guys serve, you think? Approximately every year, just for Thanksgiving alone.
Thanksgiving, we're somewhere probably between 200 to 350 dinners between the prime rib and the turkeys and the hams, and everything, again, is made here in store, and it's a quality product. It's we feature diesel birds for Thanksgiving, and they're just phenomenal.
And you know, another great thing about this place is most of your workers here just know us by name, and it just makes you feel like that family-oriented feel when coming into a market, and we're just so grateful for that. You've built something so awesome here.
Thank you, Nicole. Yeah, we're blessed with a really great team here, and they love being here. Everybody here is local. We have, been here for so long to see the kids grow up of some of our best customers, and now they're here doing their shopping, and we know the families by name, and it's just it's a small, I don't want to call it boutique-ish, but it's a small, very warm feeling store.
Absolutely, we definitely get that from our family, and we're grateful for that. And here you definitely offer something for everyone. You've got the wonderful wine selection, you've got the meat department, the bakery, the deli. You've got something for everyone here in East County, which is it's so awesome.
We should talk about that bakery. Tell me about the sweets department over here. I mean, you guys make all that right here?
One thing that makes this store unique is that we get to work with a lot of local bakers. One of our bakeries that we work with for our deli, these guys have been in business in Little Italy for well over 50 years.
Wow.
We have some of the finest macaroons that you can get in San Diego. They come from a nice French bakery out in Encinitas. So just this local, being able to pluck our favorites from this place and this place and this place and bring them here, so you don't have to go drive around to.
So we don't have to go look for it all. It's just a one-stop shop market, my kind of place.
Absolutely.
Joe, I want to thank you for having us out here at Harvest Ranch today. This is a pleasure, just such an amazing place to come to. This isn't just a market. This is a place you come to eat. And I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Joe.
Thank you so
Lyle.
much.
Thank you, Nicole.
Thank you.
A meal has become so much more than just about the food. It's about getting together with family, making memories with some of your favorite people. One of my favorite agents, Ryan Dalzell, has brought me out to San Marcos, and this place behind me is the perfect spot if you've got the urge to have fun while you eat. Ryan, thank you for bringing me here. We're at Urge in San Marcos. It's one of those places where you drive by it, you're not really sure what it is. You get inside and it offers so much. Food, games. You were just here last week with your family. Tell us about where we are.
Yeah, this is one of my go-to places. When you've got 3 kids, you've got to find a place that's got great food but can keep the kids entertained, and they love it. You've got the 3 Bs. You've got burgers, beer, and bowling. So you can't go wrong with that. I absolutely love it. So it's a favorite spot of ours.
I love that. The 3 Bs, that you pretty much nailed it. And you brought with us Jackie. You're on the management staff, correct?
Yes, I'm a lead here at Urge. I also do private parties. I serve on the floor. The only thing I don't do is bartend.
Okay, so you mentioned private parties. So
Yes.
you come in, you know it's a restaurant, you can sit down with your family, but you can also plan an event. Name some of the events that you guys have.
We've done it all. We've done rehearsal dinners. We have one going on right now. We do a lot of company parties. We've done buyouts for Welk Resort, Home Depot. We've done it all. We've had DJs here doing dance floors and everything.
Nice.
So it's a lot of fun. We have everything.
It seems like it's one of those spaces that could really be utilized for almost anything.
Absolutely.
Talk about, too, I know you guys have a couple things where wine isn't the only thing that pairs well with food. You do a thing where you partner with a brewery.
We do. So we do beer pairing dinners. So basically we pick our favorite beers from, let's say, Artifacts or Knee Deep, and we do a dinner pairing. Our chef will create courses of meals that would go well with the beer. So we usually sell out right away before a menu is even out, which is really cool. So people
Super
enjoy that a lot.
I love that. And Ryan, you mentioned B is the theme of the day, and beer's on the table. I feel like if beer had a month, it would be October.
Yeah, Oktoberfest. They have a great Oktoberfest coming up. So, and I know you can go online and find more and get on their Facebook page, and they'll have all the alerts because things do sell out quickly. So
I can imagine.
But Oktoberfest is cool, and there's other places. Encinitas has a big one. So yeah, if you're into beer, October's a good month.
Absolutely.
Completely, 'cause
Absolutely.
I know you do business. You are the coastal North County guy. You do business out here. You also touch on Del Mar and Encinitas. I know a lot of cool things go on in Rancho Santa Fe too.
Yeah.
Something similar happens at the inn, right?
Yeah, the Inn at Rancho Santa Fe has has, the Rotary puts on October 7th, the Taste of Rancho Santa Fe. And similar to what Urge does with pairings, they have food, they have wine, and it's out there on the lawn, so it's a super cool event. And there's a ton of great charities that that there's an auction that raises funds for. So it's a great event in Rancho, and just another thing on the calendar for October.
Super cool. I love it when you can really create, food, charity, kids. Have you seen anything different in terms of what you guys get into in terms of the fall? What things shift here?
As far as like foot traffic in the restaurant?
Yeah.
Definitely depends. It's really different. Every single day is so different. We can be busy, have a lot of big party walk-ins, and then sometimes it's quiet. When the kids came back to school, we kind of saw the busyness start again. During summer, a lot of the students will go back home, so we don't have as much foot traffic, but it really depends. So depends on the season too, and if people are outside and they want to come play games or go bowling when it's cold outside, we have a lot of different things for a lot of different people. So.
And everything's cyclical, and I know a lot of people want to know about the market shifting. Ryan, can you talk to us about what's going on in the market up here?
It's really interesting. I think for the last several years, it's been all about inventory, and we actually are seeing a bit of a shift. And I'm telling people it's good news, because there have been a lot of frustrated buyers that couldn't get into homes. There were just multiple offers. But the inventory is creeping up, and it needed that. It needed to get to a healthy point where there's a balance. So we're seeing that. We're at all-time highs, so buyers are being careful, but they're even investor buyers. Right now, we have 5 buyers. I have 5 buyers that I'm working with. 2 of them are from the Bay Area, and they're investors. So it's really interesting, because you would think at the top of the market, maybe people are not going to buy, but people still see that our local economy is doing really well. I know the UT just had an article that we're at 3.5% unemployment, and it's not just defense and tourism. There's biotech, there's high tech. We've got a really diverse base, and that's really keeping things going. So there's some interesting opportunities from an investment side.
That makes a lot of sense. And I know you mentioned your investors are looking for like multi-units, somewhere to park their money for a long time. So like you said, it's still a booming market where if you put your money into it, it's going to continue to grow.
Well, the challenge with the affordability is people haven't been able to buy, and a lot of times they're then looking to rent. And so there's an opportunity for people to buy property, turn them into rentals, keep them long term. So that's certainly something. And then there's also vacant land that is a way to add value. If you can find land scarce, but if you find a good piece of land, then that's another opportunity.
Completely. And I know you've got a piece of land a lot that's offered in the Crosby, correct?
Yes.
Okay, talk to me about it.
The Crosby is one of the premier communities in San Diego. It's a gated community with golf, World Championship Fred Couple design golf course, and it's just beautiful. This lot happens to be the least expensive lot in the Crosby, and there's only a couple. And it's got views, but the really appealing thing is that it's got approved plans, ready to build, all the permits been paid, and unique for the Crosby, there's no Mello-Roos, which
huge.
Really keeps that tax base down. So somebody could buy this right now and start building immediately their custom single level home with views. Can't beat it.
How fun for a buyer, because they get to literally walk into permits already there, into an awesome community, and then they get to pick their interior. It's almost like a dream for a buyer.
Yeah, absolutely.
And speaking of interior, I mean, we walked into this place and it's undescribable how comfortable you feel. What's going on with the ambiance in here? What are the different rooms that this place offers?
We have so many different rooms. So the bar area here that we're sitting in, it's very industrial-like. We have the wood, we have the couches, so it's very comfortable. We have our library room, a lot more fancy. That's where we will hold wedding rehearsals, anything. We have a bar in there, nice countertop. Yeah, the dining room's pretty much the same, exposed ceilings as well. And we have our alley room, a little more country style. We have farmhouse stuff in there too. And that's connected to our bowling alley. So lots of different textures and
It's awesome.
Bowling alley,
stuff.
beer, it's all here.
Yeah.
It's all you need. Speaking of games, Ryan, I have got to challenge you to a game of cornhole. Jackie, feel free to watch and laugh at me. But Ryan, what do you say?
I'm good. Let's go.
Cool.
I've been practicing for the next Olympics, so hey, come on, let's
I'm
roll my
scared.
sleeves up. We'll go.
I'm scared, I'm ready, and I'm totally down. Jackie, thank you again for having us here.
Thank you for having me.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You ready
Bring
for
it.
this?
Let's
I'm
go.
ready.
Come
It's
on.
already been brought in.
Come on, it's brought.
All right, yep.
Brought. Let's see your brought.
Okay. It's all on the wrist. Okay. You got this.
Oh! First time, baby. Oh, off the board.
Okay,
See,
it's-
now I got cocked
My
in good
bad form
form.
might be rubbing off on you. This is my lucky bag. It doesn't have enough beans in it, but I think it's gonna be the one that just goes right in. No, no, it's just gonna fly. No, it's not.
Like a
I told
sail.
you. This is it. On the board. Okay, well. Gosh, you are the master. No, you literally just got 4 in a row. Just one. I could just use one. No! You knocked mine in. Thank you.